Day 2 of Plugged Gaming's tournament, Team Assassin versus Team Aura of Dawn. We have Darius, Vayne, Nautilus, Jana, Cassidon on Assassins versus Olaf, Mazar, Kennen, Alistar and Caitlyn, Aura of Dawn. It's going to be a good game. First picked Olaf and first pick Cassidon on the entire tournament. Let's see how it goes. Things coming down from Assassins might suggest some sort of early invade, while Aura of Dawn seems to be looking to start normal lanings. They seem to be splitting off. Might not happen. No level 1 shenanigans, but everything seems to be calming down.
Is this seriously what I'm up against?
Both mid laners running TP Flash, and both top laners running TP Flash, looking to have global impact on the map. No one being greedy, no ignites, no defensive summoners either. Normal builds, everything seems normal. Hot start for both top laner and mid laner on Assassin side, while Doran's Ring of Doran's Blade on both mid laners and top laner for Aura of Dawn. Nothing out of the ordinary so far. Don't think CS was missed. Level 2 got hit on mid laner for Aura of Dawn first. Doesn't take full advantage of the trade. Trades nonetheless. Darius looking to assert his dominance on Kennen top lane. Even though he's ranged, the kill threat is very real. Trades off with Darius, gives him 3 stacks of the passive. Kennen pushes out some of the shurikens and lightning rush, but not enough to make it a stun. Level 3 hit first on the mid lane. Bot lane seems to be giving some good trade backs on Jana from Caitlyn. Top lane got chucked all the way off from Kennen. Trade goes back on from the passive Darius. The mid lane, Cassidon seems to be taking more poke than Malzahar, but Malzahar is spending more mana than Cassidon, trying to push him out of lane or push the wave into the tower to deny CS. Bot lane skirmish, stun gets on Caitlyn. Tornado barely misses. Vayne is looking to chase this hit on Caitlyn. Caitlyn has to flash. Exhaust comes out from both supports. Alistar tries to go in, headbutts the ADC. Flash comes out from the Jana. Triple auto attack from Vayne procs the silver bolts. Not enough to kill Caitlyn. All summoners have been burned from the Aura of Dawn's bot lane, Caitlyn and Alistar, while Vayne maintains all of her summoners. However, Janna uses both Exhaust and Flash. Kassadin is trying to punish Balsar for his early use of the mana. Trades back efficiently, taking less damage. Gets hit with the silence, low mana on Malzahar, gets hit with another 2. If he hits, level 6 first is probably gonna kill him. Top lane gets ganked by Olaf. Exhaust, or Ghost actually, is used on the jungler from Olaf God. Stun from Kennen comes out, and there is Flash Q E from Kassadin, gets second blood on Malzahar in the mid lane. So the teams both have 1 kill each. However, the gold advantage goes to Aura of Dawn. Olaf visits the mid lane, throws in an axe, misses, and then gets greeted by Nautilus. Nothing happens there. Slight CS advantage to the jungle, Olaf versus Nautilus, while mid lane Kassadin is maintaining almost a wave of Malzahar. ADCs 35 to 29, basically a wave and a half on Vayne versus Keaton. Top lane seems to be gaining a CS lead on Kennen, even though Kennen's range is supposed to be on the hand of Darius. Darius cannot afraid to battle Kennen. Kennen uses ulti, stuns him twice, gets flash out for no reason. Darius wanted to probably ulti, couldn't get it off in time, and pays for it with his life. Summoner used from Darius while Kennen only uses his ulti. Great comeback from Kennen. Bot lane skirmishes again. Nautilus comes in for a gank on Caitlyn, hooks her, auto attacks, gets exhaust on her. Vayne wants this kill really badly. TP comes up from bot lane. Kennen goes in for the rush. Qs and E's. Janna hits her with auto attack. She shields. Kennen gets hit with free damage from Vayne. Flashes in. Both Nautilus and Vayne flash for the kill. Get hooked. Nautilus did not take the tower. Vayne did. That was a misplay. They could have gone Alcer kill, but ultimately it was a 2-4 the bot lane. Mid lane asserting his dominance on Malzahar, pushing him out of lane and gaining a CS lead. Olaf tries to go in from behind, meets 4 of the assassin's teammates roaming from bottom, Nautilus and the bot lane. Has to blow exhaust to get out and ulti. Had he not blown them, he would have probably just went down. Low mana on Malzahar, has early magic resist, is afraid of the Kassadin, playing it really safe, while Kassadin has his first major item, Catalyst of the Protector, for mana and HP. Olaf comes into the middle lane to cover for Malzahar as he goes back. He was pushed out by the poke from Kassadin due to the early mistakes. Darius, however, we're noticing, is now getting pushed back by Kennen, since Kennen has used his ulti and killed him in lane. Flashless, no TP, has to respect the Kennen kill threat. Kennen continues to punish Darius for every CS he tries to get. He has basically evened out the CS, even though he's pushing the tower into the wave into the tower, making him deny a little bit of CS from Darius. Constantly harassing. Big core comes up from Alistar on the bot lane, respecting the ganks. Doesn't want to get killed again. Olaf takes the crab. Pink ward comes up from Jana on the try, also respecting the gank potential. Olaf notices that and has to recall. Mid lane gets pinged out. Darius gets a nice straight in on Kennen, gets fully stacked on him. Nautilus comes in for the gank. If he lands this, they could potentially kill him with ulti from Darius. They might want a tower dive, but they decide not to. That was probably a good decision, even though Kennen had no flash nor ulti. That could have been a really good kill if Nautilus had only tanked and ultied the tower. But they play it safe nonetheless. That's okay. We see a very peculiar pink ward from Aura of Dawn on the brush just behind the blue buff. Very deep within the enemy jungle. Just to see when Castellan gets the blue buff transferred to him, as he just did. Jana notices pink ward in bush, calls it out and takes it out. CS even bot lane, CS almost even mid lane. Top lane completely even. Jungle has an advantage from Olaf's side since Nautilus has ganked twice while Olaf had ganked once and got one kill. Continues to try and pushes them out. Olaf ultis. Flash comes out from Alistar. Monsoon comes out from Jana. Jana gets dove and Vayne soaks the hit from Caitlyn. How in good God's name did that not kill her? Misplays coming out from Aura of Dawn's side. That was a really good gank, but a lot of misplays. Flash ulti from Malzahar could get a kill here on the Cassidy. Voidling's coming in. He flashes out. He might just die right now. He doesn't. He survives that gank. Flash from both mid laners. Darius pulls in Kennen, tries to put the hurt on him. Kennen has to ulti, respecting the damage. Darius prematurely ultis. Auto attacks Kennen one more time. Had he waited for the fully stacked passive on the Kennen, he would have 100% one-shot him with the ulti. Dunked and debunked, but misplay coming out from that side. He overextended his damage and didn't get the kill. Malzahar pushes in the wave all the way to the tower, gets some tower damage and pushes the wave again to try and waste some of that CS. Castellan comes back in lane, does not use his TP, missing a bit of CS, but that's okay. Olaf looking to get some pressure on top lane, misses him from the back animation with the axe. This game is extremely even. Probably the most evened out game in the entire tournament so far, even though Assassins were supposed to be the favorites coming in. The game is exciting, and I'd like to see this go into the mid to late game phase, where Assassins will show their team comp superiority, but the laning phase seems to be doing alright as well. Kennen will probably be trying to dive the backline with the help of Olaf. Malzahar tries to pick off someone with his ulti, and that will be giving just enough damage for Caitlyn to deal consistent damage within teamfights from a good range within her safety zone. Alistar is going to have to try and peel. Malzahar pushes the wave all the way in, however, Castellan is showing his mechanics, farming, and rarely misses CS from the tower. Top lane is getting dove, it's a 2v2. Kennen does not have ulti. Flashes out, stuns the Nautilus. Olaf tries to get as much damage on the as possible. Nautilus gets ulti by Kennen. Zoria's the ultis from Nautilus. The mid lane is coming for ultis, both of them use it. Cassidy comes in for cleanup on the Kennen. Malzahar uses the E, but to no avail. Cassidy ultis out. Ultimately, it was a 2-for-1 in favor for Aura of Dawn. 4-4 is the score. The goal is almost even. Malzahar overextends, takes an extra tower hit. Bot lane gets into a skirmish. Ultis by Vayne. Vayne gets hit up with Caitlyn's gets sniped. Monsoon comes out, blocks it. Darius TP's in, killing the Alistar. They want to probably dive this Caitlyn, so she has no mana, and she has flashes, and both her summons are up. She flashes, she gets stunned into the wall. Misplay from Caitlyn, that goes down. TP comes in from their Kassadin, I think. No, it's from Kennen, but he takes it off since they already killed the Caitlyn, even after she flashes. Now let's show some BM on top of the Olaf. 7-5 the score. The gold lead still goes to Aura of Dawn. However, it's a very slight gold lead, 0.9k. Dragon's still up. No one is deciding to go take it. No one seems to care. Skirmishes all around the map. They seem to be enjoying the action going on. Malzahar taking in Lula. Drake started off by Aura of Dawn. They seem to want to take this now. Ocean Drake gives them the help. Kassadin poking out. Kassadin cancels the animation for Malzahar ulti. Malzahar ulti went on cooldown because Kassadin ulti just afterward. Perfectly timed. A skirmish goes out, Olaf diving in the backline, trying to kill the Janna, tries to slow her. Caitlyn's strap hits her even after she flashes. Kassadin tries to block it, no avail. Comes in from the backline, Vayne ultis in, tries to contend, doesn't work, kills the Caitlyn. Nautilus flashes in after the Malzahar, and Kennen dives to Darius. Even though Olaf does kill Vayne at the very end, Nautilus gets him, and ultimately it's an ace for 2 kills. This should be 2 towers in favor for Assassins. Aura of Dawn tried to get the Drake play with little to no. They wasted Malzahar ulti. After that they should have just gone back. However, they decided to push it in, and they lost the entire team for 2 kills, and also took out the tower, first tier tower in mid lane. Assassins seem to be aiming to get the Rift Herald for their jungler, probably, just to not waste above 20 minutes. Olaf seems to smell something fishy, checks into the bush, finds both of them. This could be a double kill. Nautilus gets stunned and dies. Kassadin has to ulti out, is trapped in between turrets. Malzahar ultis in and gets the kill. Glimpse of the Void goes to Kennen, and they get 2 kills for free. Very bad trade from Assassins. They overextended their team. 2 people just died for no reason, and Glimpse of the Void gets transferred to Kennen. Bot lane seems to skirmish. Vayne really wants the kill, goes into tower range, gets ulti by Caitlyn, almost kills him, gets Monsoon, kills the Alistar, he overextends, Malzahar comes in for the cleanup. The entire team out-rotated Assassins. 5 people in the bot lane get the kill for 1 death from the Alistar. Both teams are making consistent mistakes, however both teams are Kassadin TP's bot lane, very peculiar, gets hit up under tower, tries to 2v1, could not, and then the Olaf just takes extra towers. extra tower shot for no reason, gets hit in between towers, overextending it again. Flash from Nautilus, E from the Caitlyn goes out, ultis by Nautilus, gets him rooted. Cassidy is looking for the skill, ultis in, nice headbutt from Alistar, completely neglecting the R from Cassidy. Caitlyn at this point is trying to not die, kiting as hard as she can, dodging the Q. Alistar headbutts the Nautilus out, saving his ADC. What a boss he is. Nice play. 1 for nothing. Another skirmish, another fight, another thing that has to flash out. Darius pulls in the ulti to Alistar, sees he has too much armor, has to flash off, notices that he can't take the fight, tries to retreat, too little too late. Kennen ultis, does not hit anybody with the ulti. He doesn't have Fell Rush to use either. They're gonna take Darius down, but that wasn't clean at all. They should be doing better. Score is 14 to 14, extremely close in gold and in CS. This game is as even as it gets, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a really fun game to watch. They're taking a breather. They're resetting mentalities, both of them. Slight advantage in the top lane for Darius and CS. However, he's died a lot. Kennen has roamed more and gotten more kill participation than Darius. Extremely even on the jungle side. Mid lane has a slight advantage for Cassidy. Bot lane has a slight advantage for Caitlyn. This game is as close as can be. Blue buff gets donated to both mid laners. They're gonna need it for the cooldown AP and the mana regen. They're probably going to be looking for a Drake soon enough. The next Drake is going to be an Ocean Drake. Ulti comes out from Malzahar, cancels it mid-ulti. Darius goes away. Alistar flashes, finds nothing, and just waste of that ulti. Cassidy goes in trying to punish Malzahar for the lack of ult. Darius says, yes, I'll take the straight. Gets hit on a trap, Caitlyn 3 damage on the Darius, takes him down. Nautilus says, you know what, this might be a little bit too much fight. Kennen ultis, stuns up only Nautilus. Vayne is kiting extraordinarily well, showing off his mechanics on this ADC. And ultimately, only Darius and Caitlyn die, 1 for 1, 15 to 15. This game is intense. Aura of Dawn seems to start off the dragon. They want to get contested from the Smite War might come in here, smited by Olaf, Aura of Dawn. Malzahar ultis Cassidy. Nautilus is going to go down. Caitlyn kills, does as much damage as she can to both Darius and Nautilus. Olaf gets the double. He survives with the sliver of health. His ulti gave him just enough sustain to neglect a lot of the damage that came out of him. So they took a dragon and 2 kills for nothing, pushed them off, asserting their dominance. This game is actually tilting into Aura of Dawn's favor, even though they were losing in the early game. This game is so intense, the closest game so far, by far, in this entire tournament. Extremely well played from both teams, giving the respect they deserve to both players on either side. Kennen has a larger impact currently on the team fights than Darius, even though Darius should be winning from resets, he doesn't have enough time to get the passives on the players from Aura of Dawn. And Cannon's ulti gives them stuns and a direct impact on the game right now. Both ADCs have shown tremendous orb walking potential. Kiting to the max. They know their limits, they know their limitations, they have peel from both supports. The Vayne seems to be playing for kills more than Caitlyn. However, Caitlyn is doing a lot of consistent damage in within team fights with Hurricane and the crits from Static Shiv plus her passive. Vayne is going for single target while Caitlyn is going for AoE or cleave targets. Both of them are doing a tremendous job out-rotating assassins. Aura of Dawn managed to get the mid lane tower for nothing, while the bot lane stays on the bot side lane to get some CS, even though that wasn't in their most beneficial decision. At this point, Vayne probably needs to try and solo someone like a Caitlyn in the bot lane, and Janna should be looking for a roam rather than staying with Vayne, since she's doing nothing but soaking some XP from her. Skirmish in the mid lane. Nautilus gets caught out from his jungle, flashes and Q'd out. Kassadin gets ultied by Malzahar. Vayne comes in last minute, instantly getting pinged from Alistar. Well played on that part. That's a 1-0 from Aura of Dawn's side. This game is turning out to be so close, it's impossible to call at this point. Baron call is being called out this minute. This Baron is going down so fast. Alistar running a distraction. Vayne tries to do as much damage as possible just to push him off. Darius comes in to try and minimize the damage that's being dealt. Baron gets taken out. Cannon ulti barely hitting both of them, stunning both Darius and Vayne. Caitlyn is at this point doing 3 damage. No one's on her except Nautilus, and she's kiting him like a kite through air. Kassadin comes in to clean up Caitlyn after Nautilus dives to her. Cannon had to flash there. Malzahar flashes over to try and kill the Kassadin, cannot get him. They're trying to close the distance. Kassadin 2 will move. Janna was on the other side of the fight, trying to do as much as she could, but that was very bad positioning from her part. TP coming out from Kennen into the mid lane. Top lane tower from Aura of Dawn, taking out the assassin's tower. They're trying to take the third tower now, while Kennen pushes the mid lane. That's the inhibitor tower goes down. Ulti on Janna. Ulti comes out from Vayne. Vayne gets headbutted out. Alistar is probably going to go down here. Kassadin kills the Olaf. Kennen comes in for a Q cleanup, while both the bot lane kill the Malzahar without any contest. Kennen runs out from Lightning Rush. They will not be able to chase. Caitlyn goes to the bot lane to clean up a very large tower at the bot lane. Lots of gold there. After Protobelt, Kennen decides that he needs a Void Staff to counter some of the magic resist that the enemy team have. Janna has or is building towards a Locket. QSS from Vayne gives her the magic resist. Kassadin doesn't have any magic resist currently. Spectre's Cowl comes out from Nautilus, and Boots plus magic resist Null Mantle from Darius. Sweeping the nation, Janna comes in to deep ward on the left side of the Baron, just in case any sneaky business happens on that side, while 4 members of Aura of Dawn sweeping the right side, looking for the next Drake, which is Cloud Drake. Movement speed gives them basic gives them the exact same movement speed and the buffs from the previous patch as boosts of mobility. So it's not to be underestimated, even though it is considered to be the weakest of all 4 breaks. Get Aura of Dawn, take the dragon with very little to no contest, buff the minions in the mid lane, and try and rush it to siege the mid lane tower for the inhib. Keep in mind, top inhib is exposed and they're not giving enough pressure because the assassin's wave is pushing on the top lane tower and is pushing them back. They're sieging the mid lane tower right now. It's not a bad idea. Ulti comes out from Nautilus on the Caitlyn. Main ulti is trying to do as much as possible on the front line. Cassidy one-shots the Caitlyn. Cassidy gets killed after getting stunned by Kennen. QSS comes out from the main, cleanses the stun, goes in to clean up on the Malzahar. Nice, consistent damage. That's a 3 for 2 so far, and the chase continues. Slow comes out from Olaf, and that's it. 3 for 2. Ultimately, Assassins wins on that fight, even though Aura of Dawn was winning the trades early on. As soon as Kassadin dies, and he knew he was going to die, to kill the Keeper, they removed one of the top threats from her, since she has 5 kills, and the next people who have kills are Kennen with 6 and Olaf with 10. They knew that taking out Caitlyn will reduce the damage done drastically, even though it will cost them the life of their mid laner. Doing that play assured Vayne to have free roam on killing the Alistar, switching to the Malzahar and killing the Kennen right after. 3 for 2, the trade, and it's evening out yet again. Slight advantage again to Aura of Dawn, but the game is going to be really even. Every single fight counts, every single trade counts, every single objective will count. Slight advantages in gold left and right, nothing too major, but the team fights are extremely well coordinated, and this game is turning out to be a really sick game. Getting some vision from Crab on Baron, since it's spawning in a minute and a half. Nice timing on their part, even though it will expire by the time it spawns. Cleaning off as many wards as possible. Aura of Dawn is now getting the right idea, placing the Zizra on the top tower because the inhibitor is exposed. They should put the TP Kennen on the bot lane or the mid lane to push it as much as they can while doing the power play to expose the inhibitor and take it ultimately. This should be the goal. However, Kennen right now is raiding in base, might look for a TP play with ulti and flash, since he gets boots of speed as soon as he leaves. He had used the TP. 5 members are pushing this power play onto the inhib. They want it really badly. Root comes up on Olaf. Olaf ultis and goes straight for the bait. Notices how bad of a trade that was. Leaves. QSS comes out from the bait. She instant one-shots basically the Kennen. Kennen has to Zhonya's. That's 3 kills for 1 for the Kassadin's life. The Vayne is carrying this game like a boss. Only the bot lane from Aura Bella left. They could potentially get crit, double crit from Caitlyn. Kills the Vayne at half HP, while Alistar loves distraction just to delay the inevitable. Ace comes out from Assassins. This game just evened out 150%. They're gonna go with a power play on Baron buff. This is going to be amazing. Free Baron for Assassins. They're probably going to try and give it to their 4th member as well, since he's going to respawn in 5 seconds. It's going down pretty slowly. I don't think anyone is able to contest this from Aura of Dawn's side. It's at half HP. Kassadin comes in, trying to do more damage. Olaf and Kennen respawned after Malzahar. Malzahar chose to go bottom. The Baron has not died yet. Just now got killed. I believe even Vayne has the buff, so a fully man buff 5-man team with 1 kill lead and a gold deficit by 3k basically, versus an open inhib top lane. Aura of Dawn, sorry, should have the advantage since the top lane tower from the inhibitor is down. They have Zizirot, they have the pressure. That's a good play. However, the team fights were not focused enough. They left Vayne untargeted. Olaf charged in with the ulti to try and assassinate Vayne. He couldn't deal half of her HP. She took him off to exactly 15% within 3 hits. They're supposed to do exactly as they did last time. Sacrifice your Kassadin's life for the Vayne one shot and leave the rest to your ADC. Give them the peel he needs and he will carry you. But if you leave a 12-4 Vayne alive for the entirety of the fight, even after Kennen dives in late, she's going to destroy your entire team. Especially since she has Janna on her backside. Elder Dragon spawned. Both teams are looking to probably get the largest advantage in this entire game. Whoever gets the first ace here or the Elder Dragon will determine how this match plays out from here onwards. Pink's coming off, normal ward's coming off. They're trying to get as much advantage as possible before the fights come in. Caitlyn puts in as much traps as possible. Vayne needs to die. Assassins are doing a tremendous job of killing the top damage dealers while protecting Vayne at all costs. Vayne is carrying their game, no doubt in my mind. She's doing so much consistent damage and no one is taking her below half HP even without Janna completely peeling for her. Last fight, Janna shielded her once. Monsooned just to push them off, not even for the heal. And she QSS'd 2 stuns and the slow from Kennen and Olaf and basically 3-shot them with her passive. Olaf Dawn have neglected the Elder Drake for some reason. They had the advantage with traps and wards but decided to leave it and try and push the mid lane. This could be potentially horrible for assassins if they get caught in a choke point where Kennen can get a 4-man, 3-man stun from his ult. Alistar ultis in the Vayne, hits her with a combo, does nothing, she's regenerating all of her HP back. Kassadin is looking for a flank on one of the carries. Olaf noticed this and is blocking him off, zoning. This next fight is going to determine the next 15 minutes of the game, probably even the entirety of the game. Malzahar gets caught out, he has to flash and ghost away, else he would have died. Dolls also gets caught off here. Olaf ultis in, dives the Vayne, does as much as he can to try and get her to half HP. She gets healed by Monsoon, and that's it. Kennen ultied one person, got killed, Vayne just has to clean up now. That's a triple, that's a quadra, this could be a pentakill. Quadra kill for Vayne, given them at the scumbag Janna took the kill. Ace nonetheless for Assassins. This gave them the strongest lead so far in this game. That was a very, very well coordinated fight. This should be GG. Mid taking out the tower and the inhib. Mid lane inhibitor got taken out. They ping back, try and play safe. The only time Assassins have lost fights during this game is when the Cassidy sacrifices his own life to try and kill Vayne, and they do. Every single fight that Assassins have won thus far, Vayne was left untouched, even though they hard over, and she cleaned up. She has 16 and 4. She can clean up the entire tower, the entire team, and can get a pentakill easily because not enough diving is happening. The Olaf dives as hard as he can. He barely gets her to half HP. Kennen is too late to respond to the damage. His itemization could have been better to help the team. He had Blasting Wand and Porta Belt. Had he gone for a more tanky build with Rylai's Crystal Scepter beforehand, I know he's building it now, he probably would have the slows to CC the Vayne and therefore kill him. The only times Assassins have boss fights is when Vayne got one shot by Cassidy and the second is like for it. Another fight comes out, Olaf also again dives the GA, enhance the Vayne, get her stun. At this point she has way too much sustain. This game should be over. That's a 4-man, 5-man ace. None of them even reached half HP on Assassin's side. That should be GG. GG comes out in the chat. Assassins win versus Aura of Dawn. This was a really good game. Could have been, could have gone to either side. Congratulations to them. Well fought, well played.